There's a ton of ways that I stay organized and make sure that I don't drop the ball on anything that I'm doing. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, the #1 place for entrepreneurs, where I give you the keys you need to succeed. Today we are talking about the 7 habits of highly effective entrepreneurs. Of course, you know it's a play on the book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, which I love, by the way. If you haven't read, check out the link below. But I also think there's habits that entrepreneurs can have that can ensure success. Building effective habits is one of the most important part of entrepreneurship. There are so many things that you can do to increase your chances of success and to move your business forward. I've been in business for 7 years now, and there's definitely habits that I had to pick up in order to be successful. The first habit to ensure success as an entrepreneur is to be organized. When you're an entrepreneur, you don't have someone telling you when you have to do things, how you have to do things, and a lot of the times you don't have very many deadlines. So you have to get organized and make sure that all of your business affairs are in order to be successul. There's a ton of ways that I stay organized and make sure that I don't drop the ball on anything that I'm doing. If you haven't watched last week's video on the top 5 things that I use to stay organized in business, go ahead and watch that video now. But I'll tell you, one of my favorite ways to stay organized is a project management software. Now, I use Asana, but there's a ton of great options out there to make sure that you're doing what you need to do in business. I definitely used to be the person who wrote everything down. I had planners with me all the time, notebooks with me all the time, and that was great up until a certain point. I had to start utilizing the technology that's available now because there's so many great ways to stay organized that people don't think about. So make sure you check out that video. The second thing that I had to do was build my communication skills. Now, this was not easy for me. Guys, I was an only child for so long, and I was used to just operating by myself. And even in entrepreneurship, if you're a solo entrepreneur like me, there's not a lot of people that you have to consult with, but you have to realize that communication skills are so important, especially with your clients and when you're networking and trying to expand your business. You can't just keep everything to yourself. You have to communicate with your clients, your team, social media. You have to build those communication skills to be a great entrepreneur. And another plug, I did drop my favorite communication tool in that video last week as well, so make sure you check that out. The third habit of highly effective entrepreneurs is to work smarter and not harder. Now, I know some of you may have heard of the rule where 80% of your results comes from 20% of your effort. It's so important to realize that as an entrepreneur, there's a lot of time wasters that you could be doing. And a lot of people like to do things to stay busy, but it's not always moving the needle and getting you where you need to go. So you have to sit there and think about what are you doing that's really moving the needle in your business, and what's actually making a difference and getting you more clients and increasing your revenue and helping you to make a bigger impact with what you're doing. A lot of the times we're wasting time and doing things that aren't actually bringing us the results that we desire. We think it's important when it's really not. It's important to evaluate what you're doing on a daily basis and really think as an entrepreneur and not just someone working in a business. Sometimes you have to step back and look at the bigger picture of where you're going and make sure that the tasks you're doing every day are taking you there. And that leads me to point number 4, be innovative. You can't just always think inside the box. You have to think outside of the box and really think, what can I do to move me to that next level? A lot of the times we may get comfortable in our business and we may not want to change things, but you always have to be thinking 2 steps ahead. How can you really get to that next level? What are some problems that you can go ahead and foresee that you may be able to get solved? What are some new things that you can bring to the community to really grow your business? You have to be innovative and constantly be thinking about these things so you don't get complacent. The 5th habit of highly successful entrepreneurs is to be self-motivated. Like I said, when you're in business for yourself, there's not someone always telling you what to do or what you need to get done or how you need to run your business. You really have to get up every single day with the same motivation, whether things are going great or whether they're going not so great. You have to constantly be motivated and do things that are going to push you to the next level and allow your business to really thrive. Some of the ways that I stay motivated is to constantly be thinking about the bigger picture and overall where I want to be in my business in a couple of years. I'm constantly listening to 5-year meditations, 10-year meditations, and right in my line of vision, right on that wall, every day when I'm working, there's a motivation and a vision board that really keeps me on track with what I want to do. There's plenty of times where I get discouraged and I might not want to get up, I might not want to work on something, I might not want to send emails, but I have to keep that vision in my head and really think about where I want to be and where I want my business to be. Not only do you have to motivate yourself, but if you have a team, you have to make sure that they stay motivated and that they know what your vision is for the company. The next habit of highly effective entrepreneurs is to be a lifetime learner. Like I said, it's so easy to just get comfortable in business, but there's so many elements that you're tackling as an entrepreneur, and you have to make sure that you're thriving in all of those elements. I'm constantly reading things about taxes, marketing, business, accounting to really take me to the next level and to ensure that my business is successful. If you don't want to read, there's great podcasts that you can listen to, YouTube videos, and other ways that you can make sure that you're constantly learning and improving in your area of business. And if this motivates you, remember that there's always someone coming for you. There's always someone who wants a business that you have, that's doing the things that's necessary for them to be successful. And if you don't constantly improve yourself, you will end up on the back burner. There's so many entrepreneurs that I know that get to a certain point in their career and they just get comfortable. They think they've made it and they don't try to improve themselves or their business. And after a while, you don't hear about them anymore. They're not going to be the leading person in their area because you know that they're not trying to improve and they got comfortable and other people passed them. So make sure that you're always learning and you're always trying to improve yourself. And the 7th habit of highly effective entrepreneurs is to be future focused. Like I said, guys, it's really easy to just get so busy and wrapped up in the day-to-day task of your business, calling people back, making sure that emails are sent, making sure that you're following up with people, but you don't take the time to actually sit and think about where you want your business to go and if you're doing the things that's necessary to get there. So as the entrepreneur, as the business owner, as the person in charge, you have to take that time out. I do mine on Friday where I really just sit and think about how is my business doing? I review marketing, I review our goals, and make sure that we're really doing the things that we need to do to get there. You can't always think, how am I going to survive? Even though I will say in 2020 that was on a lot of our minds. But now that we're moving past that, you have to think, how can I thrive and how can I grow my business? And am I really doing the things that I need to do to get my business to where I want to see it in a couple of years? All right, guys, that's it. Those are my 7 habits of highly effective entrepreneurs. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell button to get notified every time I post a video. In the meantime, follow me on Instagram and visit my website, asiaonline.com, for more information. Have a great day and a successful life. I'll see you guys next time.